It's no secret that President Donald Trump and the liberal media don't get along and likely never will. However, things seemed to have escalated to yet another boiling point after a smug CNN reporter went a bit too far, pushing the president on the incidents that took place in Charlottesville, Virginia. In fact, every jaw in the room was left dropped when Trump responded to Jim Acosta's rude comments with 7 brutal words. As most of the nation is left in disbelief over the atrocities that occurred in Charlottesville, Virginia, it seems those on the left are still hurling insults against President Donald Trump for how he handled the situation. Although he did a much better job than his predecessor, condemning the actions of all involved, these snowflakes are too concerned with their own agendas to admit that Trump was right. Moments after a press conference on Monday, CNN's Jim Acosta took things too far. However, Trump responded with 7 honest words. The entire ordeal was caught on video and has left patriots applauding. Moments after the press conference ended, Acosta, the only reporter shouting anything, can be heard asking Trump why he wasn't going to hold a press conference. Trump simply replied, "We had a press conference. We just had a press conference," as the American Mirror reports. Acosta informed Trump that he still had a few questions to ask, and that's when Trump threw the seasoned reporter a curveball a bit too honest for the snowflakes' liking. "It doesn't bother me at all, but I like real news, not fake news. You're fake news." Of course, the disrespectful reporter can then be heard spitefully responding, "Haven't you spread a lot of fake news yourself, sir?" At this point, it's clear that these whiny liberals truly only see what they want in any situation and will never be satisfied with Donald Trump as our nation's president. In fact, Acosta later proudly boasted on Twitter, "I think it's safe to say that the media would never have treated their idol, former President Barack Obama, this way, if anyone even hinted towards the fact that they didn't respect or appreciate our first black president." The left made it clear there was a price to be paid for such imagined atrocities, quickly labeling the offender a bigot and racist. Our liberal-leaning mainstream media has crossed a line, pushing fake news daily, to manipulate the American public to think that Donald Trump is the bad guy when he clearly is not. Trump is good for our country and has already made tremendous strides to fix what was broken, but they refuse to give him the credit that he deserves. Of course, there's no chance that Trump will get the recognition he's owed, since that would require an apology by these self-serving nitwits. Please share the story and tell us what you think by clicking one of the buttons below. We want to hear your voice.